Welcome to Politics NY with Skye Behind the Curtain, where we go behind the scenes in New York City and state government and politics. And right now I'm with Musa Moore, the president and CEO of his own consulting firm. And he does political consulting and campaigns. He just had some wins in Brooklyn. So let's hear from him about that and what there is to look forward to this year. It's a very exciting year, isn't it, Musa?
Very exciting, yeah. And thank you for having me. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting year. I thought 2021 was exciting. I think 2022 might beat it. We're looking forward to it.
I know. So you were just mentioning the governor's race now. I'm sure a lot of people are going to throw their hats in.
Correct. Yep. I'm expecting a number of people to run. I know the lieutenant governor is getting ready to take that position. But of course, you'll have to run for re-election next year, or should I say in June, not even a full year. So I think that's going to be a wide open race. I'm looking forward to it.
So give us some insight. You have any horses in that race?
I have a number of friends that I hear are thinking about running. So I'm going to see what they're going to say and, sit down and talk to them and come together, and support somebody like we did this year with Judge Rosemary Montalbano, who we ran for Kings County Surrogate Court judge. And we were successful, beating the opponent by over 60,000 votes. So, not too bad at all.
Musa, a lot of people don't pay enough attention to the judges' races. So maybe tell us about Rosemary Montalbano and why it's important that she won that race.
Well, it's very important, and you're right. A lot of people don't pay attention to judicial races, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't even think about judges until they have to go to court, to stand in front of one. Right. Which is unfortunate, but Rosemary is wonderful. She was an excellent candidate who was ready, willing, and able to run a strong race. And surrogate court is so important. A lot of people don't know what it is. It's a court that oversees estates, trusts, wills. When someone, passes away and unfortunately they don't have a will, all of their belongings have to go somewhere. And without direction from that individual, it goes to court. And that court happened to be surrogate's court. And a lot of people get caught up in it, tied up in it. Their estates dwindle because of legal fees. So it's important to have strong judges there. A couple of years ago, we was fortunate to win with Judge Harriet Thompson, who is also the surrogate court judge here in Brooklyn. And Rosemary will be joining her in January. So I'm confident you have two excellent, wonderful judges who are there to help the people and the residents of Brooklyn and Kings County. And it's important because if you don't have people with that like-minded spirit, the estates can have problems. So I'm very happy and proud of both of them.
There's a lot of power in New York City that comes from Brooklyn now. A lot of our citywide electeds and a lot of power coming from Brooklyn. So how do you feel to be a part of that?
Well, it's wonderful. I'm Brooklyn born and raised. And I came up with most of the people that are moving into different positions, which is good. I'm looking forward to us being able to, stand strong. We've always stood strong, but now I think it's being recognized, not just across New York, but nationally. And I'm looking forward to all of us working together.
What can we look forward to?
One way or the other.
Yes. Okay. Final question. What can we look forward to most now in a potential Eric Adams administration?
I think Eric will be good. I've known Eric for many years. We've worked together in the past. I think his heart is in the right place, and I think he'll be able to finally deliver on his vision. Now that he'll be the next mayor of New York. I think Eric will do great, and I'm looking forward to seeing him sit in City Hall.
All right, cool, Musa. We'll keep an eye out for other campaigns that are happening, and thanks for being part of Politics NY with Skye Behind the Curtain.
Thank you, Skye. Thank you very much.